Hey guys, my name is Wamboy. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, literally, this is a video that I've wanted to do for so long, okay? Showing you what you can get for $62 here in Kenya when it comes to renting, okay? So, it's a small house, it's literally a studio apartment, but I want you guys to see for yourselves what $62 can get you, okay? So, when you add I have internet in the house. So when you add the rent and the internet, like literally $72 or at most $80. But let us see first of all what $62 can get you here in Kenya, okay? This is how it looks like on the outside. When you're just coming in, so clean. They take the trash for you, they clean for you. So clean. It's okay. So this is the outside. Bear with me, guys. Yeah. So when you come in, and I want you to know that like the house doesn't come with everything, the furniture, it doesn't come with everything, but it's just literally the house. I think I'll do a video when I remove my things because I might sometime. So you come on here, on that area I've decided to be putting my shoes and everything, all the miscellaneous, vacuum cleaner and everything, okay? And then we have this rug, refrigerator, television. But basically I want you guys to focus on how the space looks like, okay? Remember, for $62, okay? And then so, oh my god, the space, okay, the space is small. I'm not gonna lie, the space is small, but god, can you see that? Can you literally see that? Okay, so when you put it on this side, or like when you look at through this angle, this is what you're dealing with, okay? Now I'm literally at the edge, okay? Well, it literally looks like a studio from this side, okay? So because it's a small space, you have to make sure like there's no clutter, which means I end up putting my shoes over there, and then over here, like all books, electronics, everything, okay? Everything is over there. And then I have this beautiful space that I normally sit at. Guys, I actually did not clean before I did this because honestly I'm gonna be doing cleaning anyway. So wow, so from this side, this is what you're looking at. And then when you come on this, like I have made sure that there's this small part. I have this mat for, this is for the bathroom, okay? Look at that, for $62, guys. $62. I know the Americans in the video, they are like, oh my god, $60 cannot get anything apart from lunch, okay? So you come on this side, you can literally see the bed. You have to make sure when you're living in a small space, you have to make sure everything is condensed into one space, okay? So I like having a good bed, like a cozy one. I have this is another cover, a duvet or a comforter as Americans would say. And then face towel. This is a fleece just to throw on myself. Towel. And then we have my big teddy here. His name is Lambo. And then on that area we have the what are they called? Closet. It's like a closet. You don't know, it's working and it's not working at the same time. So you have that area that I put all the things that I use on my face. Let me get up there to show you guys. So this is literally what $62. I have that there going on, the umbrella there. So we have this space going on, every type of oil, medicines, all these, what are these called, panty liners, everything that you would think about is stuffed here, okay? Everything. And then on this area we have all trousers. Okay, they are not well arranged. This is real life. I'm not trying to arrange for you guys, okay? So and then I have these things that I'm missing. So when I move next time, I'm gonna want to have like a literally a real closet, because this one you can only do so much, and then on this side I have so many trousers, but the fact that there's no things, and I don't like interfering with these rented houses, because at the end of the day you're gonna be moving, okay? And then, oh god, I like this bed. It's usually, the bed is so cozy. I like to make sure, I like white beddings. I like to make sure everything is good, okay? Over here, I just put everything over here. Not, I don't normally put the everything over here. So these are my fetters, bags. I just did put them over here so that there was no clutter when recording. Also, I have this bag. Sometimes I use it for laundry, okay, or like for clothes that I want to do laundry for, okay? So that is what that area is, okay? So then remember, it's a studio apartment, so on this side is the kitchen. Maybe I might want to adjust the lighting. Yeah, this one is way better. Like, I just did adjust the lighting. Okay, before that, let's first focus on this, okay? And remember, this is for $62, guys. The house is for $62, but okay, I have this amazing art. You know, you gotta make a small space look big, okay? And one of the things that you have to do is avoid clutter. Like, stuff things everywhere, but don't put them anywhere, okay? And this house right now, when I wake up every morning, I make sure that I do my bed. That's something that I make sure. I haven't tidied up this house, so I'm gonna be doing that. So I just made some tea here, okay? And I haven't tidied up, and yeah, so you guys, so this is the kitchen area. So of course, when you rent it from the owner, or like the apartment owners, it doesn't come with anything. So everything is my things over here. Don't you worry about the clutter, okay? This is real life. Okay? And I'm not trying to show you guys as if life is perfect. I just woke up and I'm recording this, okay? So we have this area over here, the sink, and then look at that, okay? And we also have space down here, but I know it's not clean. I know it's not clean. I usually don't open because of this table, okay? You see this table, okay? It's not perfect, but wow, it really works. And then we have these cabinets. I have shoved one of my two things over there. Oh, I just dislike the way I left this like this. I have my pots over there, my lids over here. Okay, look at that. So here I like to put all my sugar, tea leaves, and everything here. Jam, honey, mayonnaise, everything is in there. Okay, look at that. At a distance, this is how it looks like. And then over there, I like to put all my flowers. Porridge flower, it's literally common, and I know Americans are wondering like, wow, porridge flower. So porridge flower. And then I have this is, what is it called, wheat flour. But it's literally white, not the natural one, okay? So when you close it, this is how the kitchen looks like. And you can see it's, this apartment building is like it's a big building, so there's a lot going on. The water, we don't pay for the water. We don't pay anything extra for the water. Like, it just comes, so you can use as much as you want when it comes to water, but nobody charges you anything extra, okay? So you can use as much as you want, but basically you're just gonna be consuming normally, okay? I did buy this, okay? Can you imagine? Like, life here is not so expensive. This 75 shillings, which is like 0.00 something dollars, like, yeah, for breakfast, okay, over there. And I hope you guys don't judge me because of because you guys like to be lied to on this online street. That's why you guys are like, oh god, can I live such a life, when it comes to people lying to you, okay? So let me show you up close. Also, I have suitcases, because somebody's wondering like, if you were to move, where are the suitcases? So I have suitcases. I have put them under the bed. Yeah, so I put them under the bed. So basically this is what it is, okay? Wow, look at that. I have these lightings to make sure that it's clear. Let me face it the other way so it can get more clear, okay? Wow, guys. So this is what you can get for $62. Remember, I have Wi-Fi for like $12 or 10. Okay. And then, so this is the space for everything. It's my working space, recording space, everything. Okay. I have this diffuser going on. All the electronics are down here. I have this diffuser going on. I was gonna start it so that you guys can see. Maybe I'm gonna do it before the end of the video. Okay. So hey, you guys are wondering, like, you have shown us kitchen, bedroom in one space. How about bathroom? So for the bathroom, there's this door, and as I told you guys, it's not organized. Okay, so you guys don't want to hear anybody being judgy here, okay, because I'm showing you real life. So I just opened the bathroom door, and as I told you guys, it's not organized. I just woke up. Okay, remember that. Okay, so there's this sink also, a lot of water, okay, and then I have my toothbrush over here and my toothpaste, my facial cleanser. But of course we are focusing on the house, remember? So the brush to clean the sink. This cup is for me to brush my teeth, okay? And then, okay, I don't usually put the laundry over there. I just put it for the sake of the video, okay? So over here, so I have this huge laundry basket. The space is small, so you gotta, let me start from the window, okay? There's some cobwebs over there, but I don't, yeah. So I have these products for toilet cleaning. Okay, let me show you. Ooh. Okay, so I think this bathroom was very calculated because everything is blue. You know, white bathrooms, they are really chaotic. Sometimes you cannot maintain. Okay, and I know I left the toilet seat up, but it's supposed to be like, wow, there's that part that has some powder that needs to be cleaned. But this is just how, but you know, the toilet is clean. That's just a reflection of how it looks like, okay? So, wow. I'm gonna be cleaning because as I told you guys, I just woke up. So I have this corner, like when you live in a small space, that's when you learn to be minimalist. This is what the light looks like. Remember, this is for $62, okay? $62, okay? So what you're dealing with for $62. So on the other side, we have this, and I know this shower head might be dangerous. Some people tell me, oh, that shower head is dangerous. But sometimes, remember, $62. So we have that area. I usually hang my panties over there after I shower. Okay, remember I haven't cleaned. I have those over there. Yeah, so that's what's going on here, guys. That's the bathroom. Yes, that's literally the bathroom. Remember, for $62, okay? Yeah, so this is basically for $62. Let me show you real quick without over explaining. And I'm gonna show you guys the rooftop. This is the rooftop where we do have our clothes, so that you guys can see what you might get yourself. Unfortunately, it started raining, so I'm not gonna be able to go to the rooftop, but I can tell you for sure, like, it looks nice. I think if you look at my past videos, you realize, like, there's pictures of me at the rooftop, okay? So that's what basically $62 can get you here in Kenya, okay? And towns are different. It depends with where you're at. So also, like, how many people are willing to pay that amount, because I know houses can be as cheap as like $40, $50, okay? So that's what's up, guys. Let me know, what can $62 get you from where you are at, and let me know if you enjoyed the video, and make sure you are liking and subscribing. And until next time, let me enjoy the rain. Bye bye.